Hey guys, so I'm supposed to stream today, but I realized it's been a while since made a YouTube video and a video for Patreon, so we're doing that today. Again, just want to give a shout out to Yarokon for his continued support. If you want to see videos earlier and have some special content, make sure to stop by the Patreon. Now then, we're gonna go over this 2021 Ford Mustang Mach-E. While I personally don't like this car has quickly become one of the best freestyle drift cars in Forza in my opinion. So first off, it's electric, as I hope everyone knows already. This gives it the really good reverse gear, so it can reverse drift really well, and the way torque is applied from the electric powertrain gives it not really an advantage, but it makes it really nice. The best feature though is the fact that it can simply switch between all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive. We don't need another tune to do so, so I've made this tune to fit both drivetrains. It slightly suffers in the rear-wheel drive mode, but it's really not that bad, and we'll get to that in a minute. Now then, I'm going to have a share code underneath my VTuber cam, and we're gonna do 4 runs around the festival, 2 runs in all-wheel drive, 2 runs in rear-wheel drive, 1 forwards, 1 backwards. And then we'll get to the tune of the vehicle so I can show you what I did if you want to adjust it. I'm not gonna go for anything super cool, just a basic demonstration of how it drives. Okay, I really screwed up the last one, but anyways I think it drives really nicely in both modes. but I would suggest if you're going to make this tune for yourself you may want to stiffen the suspension. I like being able to go over bumps without bothering me, but I'll show you a stiffer tune for the springs. I did almost use this setting, but I prefer softer suspension anyways onto the whole build. So for upgrades we don't have a lot, which is to be expected, but the rundown really is just tires. We're going to go to the tires and rims, tire compound, put on the drift tire compound. As for tire width, I left it stock both front and rear, front track width all the way up, rear I only did one. We're going to put on the drift differential so we can tune. Head over to platform and handling, race brakes, drift springs and dampers, max weight reduction, though it doesn't really need it, and if you want to keep it in S1 just don't do that and maybe change the rims for weight reduction, but anyways that's all for the build. So we have 50 and 55 for tire pressure. It only has one gear because it's electric. While we could put it all the way to speed it would make it really bad. A good balance of tire spin and top speed is this 3.75 final drive. Minus 3.0, minus 2.0, 1.0, minus 1.0, 7.0 for the alignment. 5 and 11 for the anti-roll bars. This is so it gives it a little extra turn in for the all-wheel drive mode, but if you're mostly using rear-wheel drive I would flip these around. 600 or that 900 for the front spring and 550 or that 850 for the rear spring. It's your choice. I didn't lower it all the way down, but it's I think 1 or 2 ticks above the lowest value. 11, 10, 3 and 2 is a pretty default value for my damping settings. I mostly use this unless it needs to be changed. This will work for the softer and stiffer spring settings, but if you're finding it feels weird with the stiffer setting for the spring, put the bump settings up to 5 and 4, 5 being front, 4 being rear. This car unfortunately has downforce because we can't get the stock model of the Mach E, so I did a pretty balanced setting here for drifting. These are my brakes, 10% balance and 50% pressure. Any less balance or higher pressure it feels weird. Now for the differential, you're going to have to tune this twice, and I'll show you when we get out of the garage. So start off in the all-wheel drive mode. We're going to go to our differential settings. Then we're going to put the all-wheel drive settings on. Then we're going to back out, put it in rear-wheel drive. Then go back into adjust the rear-wheel drive differential settings. That didn't happen, Kappa. And there you guys go for the build and tune of this car. I think it's really fun. I hope you enjoyed, and remember the share code at the start of the video is for this tune. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe for more Forza drifting and car content and some other games such as Apex Legends or Rocket League. I hope everyone has a wonderful day.